Today, we have to discuss about the topic sexual reproduction. Recently, we all are heard about the mass destruction of humans in different part of world due to the novel coronavirus or COVID-19. Through this, the increased population of world is decreased a little more is lax. As we know, if once the birth occur on earth, death is not exempted or it is the rule of nature in time. How is the human population growing in the last decade or in the current century? Many reasons can be put forward to explain this, but the single reason is sexual reproduction. What are the important things or features are connected with sexual reproduction? Really, it involves the formation of male and female gametes. Second, gametes are produced from same individual or different individual of opposite sex. Third one, then these gametes fuse to form zygote, which develops to form new organism. So it is clear that three important things are the features of sexual reproduction. Once again, first one is it involves the formation of male and female gametes. Second, gametes are produced from same individual or different individual of opposite sex. Third one is these gametes fuse to form zygote, which develops to form new organism. All organisms surely passes through the young stage before reproduction. It is called juvenile phase. In plants, it is known as vegetative phase. I told you just before that after juvenile phase, reproductive phase begins. Sometimes you have heard that some fruits are produced seasonally. For example, apple, mango, and jackfruit. Such plants are produced in specific season. In some plants, flowering and fruiting occurs throughout the year. So, the difference between these two can be visible in our daily life. You all have studied in lower classes about annuals, biennials, and perennials. Annuals means they exist for 1 year. Biennials means they exist for 2 years. Perennials, they exist for more than 2 years. Here, the first two types such as annuals and biennials show clear-cut vegetative, reproductive and senescent phases in their life cycle. But a few plants shows unusual flowering phenomenon. That means flowers in the late stage. For example, bamboo. It flower once in their lifetime. You can see the flowering takes place after 50 to 100 years. They produce large number of flowers and fruits and die. Another plant, Strobilanthus kundiana, Neelakurinji. It flower once in 12 years. In the year 2006, in the month of September-October, Neelakurinji flowered in hilly areas in Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka into blue stretches. It attracted a large number of tourists in that time. Two plants are considered as the unusual flowering plants. First one is bamboo, second one is Strobilanthus kundiana or Neelakurinji. Next, we have to see what happens in animals after juvenile phase. We can say that their morphological and physiological changes occur just before the reproductively active phase. The later phase or reproductively active phase is variable in different organisms. In the case of birds, you can see that they lay eggs only seasonally. But it is different in poultry farms or birds in captivity. At there, they can be made to lay eggs throughout the year. So, laying egg is not fully related to reproduction. It is not connected with the reproduction. What happens especially to female placental mammals in their reproductive phase? They shows cyclical changes in activities of ovaries, accessory ducts and hormones. Let us learn about some examples. In non-primate mammals, such cyclical changes are called estrous cycle. Examples are cow, sheep, rat, dog, tiger, etc. But in primates, cyclical changes are called menstrual cycle. Examples: monkeys, apes, and humans. Once again, some primate mammals show cyclical changes are called as menstrual cycle, but some non-primate mammals show cyclical changes are called estrous cycle. Next, some mammals show cycles in favorable season in the reproductive phase. They are called seasonal breeders. But many other mammals are reproductively active throughout their reproductive phase. They are called continuous breeders. The difference. Once again, some mammals show cycles in favorable season in the reproductive phase. They are called seasonal breeders. But other mammals are reproductively active throughout their reproductive phase. They are called continuous breeders. So it is clear. We can say that the end of reproductive phase is called senescence or old age. Actually, senescence means it is the period between reproductive maturity and death. It leads to the death of an organism. In plants and animals, hormones that play a transition between the three phases, that is vegetative, reproductive and senescent phases. In addition to hormones, environmental factors also regulate the reproductive processes and behavioral expression of organisms. Not only hormones but also environmental factors also regulate the reproductive process and behavioral expression of organisms. Okay.